Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, actually, it's afternoon. But
Afternoon. We've been sleeping all day.
no, we haven't. We just wanted to do a nice little intro for you. We have been in Taiwan for the past 2 weeks, undergoing
14 days
this is
of not going outside.
no, we are under a mandatory 14-day home quarantine since we entered Taiwan on the last day that foreigners were allowed to. So we have spent 14 days holed up here in this tiny little apartment.
Tiny little apartment. It's a spacious loft with multiple floors, multiple corners.
If you haven't seen our tiny little apartment yet, then
Go
make
check
sure
out
to go
the
to the
previous
previous video
video.
where we gave you a full house tour and showed you what a day in our lives here in the quarantine is like. And so tomorrow we get to go outside again.
Yay!
And we have no idea what
It
that's...
will feel strange, no?
It will actually feel strange.
We've been holed up here for 2 weeks, 14 days non-stop. We didn't go outside the door. We only opened it to grab our Uber Eats. The guy looked very scared when he opened the door.
He looked scared?
Yeah.
Oh no! I thought he would think it was funny. That's Taiwan. That's the outside world.
Yeah, so at least you can see there's still outside world there. It's a bit rainy now today, but you can still see people out there and they're all wearing masks.
But yeah, what has it been like?
Yeah.
I think overall it was better than I expected.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as we expected, I think, because we thought we would go crazy, but after a few days, like after 5-6 days, we realized only 5 days have passed. It's 9 more. Oh my god. But all in all, it was not as bad as we expected.
We had some stuff to do. I mean, we still had videos to edit from India. We posted a few of those already.
Yeah.
We spent a day recording, well, I think 2 days in total recording some videos here. Made some Insta stories. You can watch some videos and do some stuff that we never really make time for.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit not so good.
And here is our favorite pastime of the past 2 weeks.
Food.
So one thing that we have not been very good at is cooking food for ourselves. We did it a couple of times, but we have ordered a lot. And I do mean a lot of Uber Eats.
Ja,
Gat, gat, gat.
gat. Lekker jalapeno. Now it's time for my little daily dog dance. Quack, 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 quack.
As you can see, it's high time that we get to go outside again. Now he's just showing off.
Ooh, food.
Disinfect everything that comes into this apartment.
See what I have to deal with every day.
Wrong way around. It usually goes a lot smoother than what you just witnessed though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Now we have the food. Everything's done. Sweet and sour. No.
Spicy and sour.
Spicy and sour soup with some vegetables in it. And then some pork dumplings. Really, really good. So we were talking about the 14-day quarantine. I mean, it was better than we expected, but we still struggled. After a few days, you start to feel a little bit sluggish. You don't really feel you have much of energy anymore because you're just not moving. I mean, we just go upstairs and downstairs and that's about it. In the beginning, it was all right, I think. I mean, the first day we were a bit tired because we had such a long trip. Next 2, 3, 4 days was all right. But then afterwards, you could like really feel the energy level starting to slope down.
Days 9, 10 and 11 were like some of the worst because then it's like a really long time, but it's also not 2 more days and then I'm getting out. On the bright side, we have discovered that there are a few things that we can do
Yeah.
that have helped us on certain days a lot to get back into more of a productive mode, so to speak.
What we have been doing is like building a bit more routine into our days. Before we didn't really have routine because I mean we're just moving about all the time. It just helps a lot if you can start some routine. Like every morning we get up, we order like this nice little tea. We found this tea place that has really good tea, so we ordered online in the morning. We drink our tea. Then usually we do some cleaning and then just tidying up the place a bit.
We do that every single day because
Although we have not done this today. We still have to do it. We still have to do it, but usually we do it in the morning. We start working a little bit, like editing our videos or recording a video, stuff like that. And then we order some food at noon, usually cook a little bit more in the evening.
Yeah.
And then in the evening we watch some Netflix. So it gives us a little bit of routine, bit of like things to hold on to. And then the second thing we did is try to at least get some kind of movement. I mean, it's just a small apartment, it's a studio apartment. It's not like you can walk around a lot or do some real. I mean, you can do some exercise, but.
And that actually started by accident because I kept seeing so many people on Instagram who were doing these workouts and I was like, we're gonna make a funny version of that. So we did this running up and down the stairs time lapse.
Yeah, we were doing a hike in our apartments.
Hike through the very mountainous landscapes here in the urban Taipei. And actually after that, we immediately both said, I feel a lot better.
Yeah, you feel like you have more energy. We have this ball, we've been playing around with a little bit, like throwing the ball at each other. And
first we must accident-proof our little apartment here.
Yep.
Alright, so as you can see,
we've been practicing on our trick shots a little bit. So we have this spongy ball, it's not like a real ball, it's very spongy. And we've been doing some trick shots, like I will go in the kitchen, Kim goes into the living room, we cannot see each other, but through these trick shots bouncing off the wall, we throw the ball at each other. So.
Wait for it, we will show you. No, we have to switch places. Oh no, we don't, okay. Where's Nick? I can't see him. Oh, you missed by a lot.
Okay, let's try this again.
Stuff people do when we have too much time on our hands. Also, we've been trying to learn how, and by we I mean Nick, how to juggle.
Oh, let me try it again. I mean,
and it's good because it gets you moving and makes you laugh a little bit.
The shapes are very irregular, so. Nope. Okay, if you guys can just turn around for a minute, you're making me nervous.
So this is our wonderful door. It's unbelievable. It's the most beautiful door we've seen in Taiwan so far, the only door. Look at that, doing pretty well, I must say. Because they're all like different shapes, so it's not very easy.
Yeah, that's the difficult part.
We also do drink quite a lot of water here. I don't think this is gonna end well.
Maybe I should stop while we're at. And
while the room is still intact and the lamp is still there. Yeah. So would you say it is time to go into tidy up mode?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Kim. I'll just be outside for a minute.
No, you can't. You can't go there until midnight.
So while Kim was lantern fanting around, doing nothing, I got a vacuum cleaner. Because, I mean, it's time to show who does all the work here.
Not him. Look at her, a real power beast, this vacuumer, 180 watts. So it says on this little sticker, can't read the rest of it, but wow, that must not be a lot.
No.
But it does the trick.
I am armed and dangerous. That's the end of that chapter.
We're still in the process of figuring out what to do next, and it will probably still change a few times. What we do know is that tomorrow we're gonna go outside. I mean, you need a little bit of fresh air and like a walk in a park or something. And then after that, we're not entirely sure where to go yet. Even though we're not gonna be traveling around, we do want to leave Taipei because we feel that staying here in the biggest, most crowded city of Taiwan, where there is also a large number of Taiwanese people returning from abroad, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for us to stay here if playing it safe is what we want for ourselves and for others. So we are thinking of going somewhere south, more south, where it's easier to do social distancing and just pick one spot and stay there for a while. We'll be staying in most of the time, and when we do go out for like hopefully a hike in nature or whatever, we hope to take you with us and show you a little bit of our daily life here as well. So it's gonna be different from the usual videos, but we promise there will be lots of entertainment. We'll make silly jokes. Good jokes! We'll improve our jokes.
That concludes our little video and the end.
In a few hours.
In a few hours and the end of our quarantine. This is our patio, I think.
Our second bed.
Second level, the second bed, the night bed as we call it.
We haven't talked about a lot in this video about what it means to be in quarantine, home quarantine here in Taiwan, the stuff you have to do aside from just staying indoors to make sure you comply with everything the government asks of you. If you're interested in that, make sure to watch the previous video as well. And tomorrow we will be heading out of here and trying to figure out what daily life is like here in Taiwan. Please make sure to like this video, leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe.
Bye.
Because they're all like different shapes, so it's not very
that's
easy.
the difficult part. I mean, if I had 3 balls like this, it would be a lot easier.
If you had 3 balls. Oh, that's what he said.
Or
We also do drink quite a lot of water here.